Welcome back, Warner fam. Today, I'll recap a horror sci-fi film, The Faculty. So keep your eyes wide open and stay safe. The movie starts on a creepy evening at Herrington High School in Ohio. Teachers and Principal Drake are leaving after a tense meeting about the school's budget. But when Drake goes back inside to grab her keys, things take a terrifying turn. She's attacked by the football coach, Joe Willis. And just when it seems like it can't get worse, drama teacher Mrs. Olson appears. Without any emotion, she stabs Principal Drake with scissors and walks away like nothing happened. The next morning, the students arrive at school, and we meet some of the main characters. Casey Connor, the hard-working but often bullied photographer for the school newspaper, shows up to face another tough day. He's stuck being the unappreciated assistant to Delilah Prophet, the paper's editor-in-chief and head cheerleader, who is anything but kind to him. Delilah's boyfriend, Stan Rosado, is thinking about quitting the football team to focus on his studies, something that's on his mind a lot lately. Then there's Zeke Tyler, a smart but rebellious student who's repeating his senior year. Zeke doesn't follow the rules, and on top of that, he sells illegal things like a powdery drug that he hides in ballpoint pens. One of the teachers, Elizabeth Burke, notices Zeke's shady behavior and pulls him aside, worried about the choices he's making. Meanwhile, Mary Beth Louise Hutchinson, a new transfer student, starts to make friends with Stokely Mitchell, a self-declared outsider who has been spreading rumors that she's a lesbian, even though she secretly has a crush on Stan. As the day goes on, Mary Beth develops a crush on Zeke, and it seems like Zeke might feel the same way. Something's definitely brewing in this school, and it's not just about homework. One day, Casey stumbles upon a strange creature on the football field. He decides to take it to his science teacher, Mr. Furlong, who thinks it could be a new kind of parasite, a mesozoan, which attaches to cephalopods. It's a strange and unsettling discovery, but things are about to get even weirder. Delilah and Casey decide to hide out in the teacher's lounge, hoping to find a big story for the school newspaper. While they're there, they witness something truly horrifying. Coach Willis and Mrs. Olson, the drama teacher, are forcing one of these creepy parasites into the ear of the school nurse. As if that wasn't enough, they also discover the body of another teacher, Mrs. Brummel, lying lifeless in the lounge. Panicked and scared for their lives, Casey and Delilah run out of the lounge and try to make sense of what they've just seen. Casey quickly calls the police, but when he tells them about the parasites and the strange events, his claims are brushed off, and no one believes him. Something is clearly wrong at this school, but no one seems ready to listen. The next day, Casey gathers Delilah, Stan, and Stokely together to tell them what he believes is really going on at the school. He thinks the teachers are being controlled by aliens, and the whole school is in danger. At first, everyone laughs at his crazy theory, but after some teasing from Zeke and Mary Beth, things take a dark turn. Mr. Furlong, their science teacher, shows up and tries to infect them with one of the parasites. Quick-thinking Zeke takes action. He grabs his homemade drug and injects it straight into Mr. Furlong's eye, killing him instantly. It's a shocking move, but it buys them some time. Zeke then takes the group to his house, where he decides to experiment with a parasite that Casey had earlier found. Zeke discovers that the parasite needs water to survive and realizes that his drug, which is actually powdered caffeine, can kill the parasites. The caffeine works by dehydrating the aliens, and since they are extremely sensitive to hydration, it's their weakness. Zeke then tells everyone to take the drug to make sure they haven't been infected. But the group is in for another shock when Delilah is revealed to be infected. She goes on a wild rampage, destroying Zeke's lab and most of his drug supply before she escapes. The group is left shaken, and now they know they have to fight back before it's too late. After Stokely suggests that killing the alien queen might stop the invasion, the group decides to take action. They head back to the school, where the football team is playing and secretly infecting the other players. They believe Principal Drake could be the alien queen, so they lock her in the gym and, in a desperate move, fatally shoot her. They hope this will stop the aliens, but things don't go as planned. Stan, worried that the plan didn't work, confronts the coach and the football team to see if they're back to normal. But before he can figure things out, he gets infected himself. Now, things are getting even scarier. Zeke and Casey head to Zeke's car to grab more of his homemade drug. Casey distracts the infected students, leading them away from Zeke while Zeke faces a dangerous encounter in the parking lot. There, Zeke comes face to face with Miss Burke, the teacher who had once tried to help him. After a brief struggle, Zeke incapacitates her, knowing that things are spiraling out of control. They're running out of time, and the fight to save their school and themselves is only getting harder. At the gym, things take a shocking turn. Mary Beth, the quiet transfer student, reveals she is actually the alien queen. Earlier, she had pretended to take Zeke's drug, but now her true identity is clear. Casey and Stokely panic and rush to the swimming pool to escape. But while there, Stokely gets hurt and sadly becomes infected by the aliens. Meanwhile, Zeke and Casey take refuge in the locker room, hoping to find safety. Mary Beth follows them and reverts back to her human disguise. She explains that her planet is dying, and that's why she's trying to take over Earth. But things quickly get worse when Mary Beth transforms back into her terrifying alien form. She hurls Zeke across the room and into the lockers, knocking him out cold. As the alien queen closes in on Casey, he makes a bold move. He grabs the drug and traps the queen behind some retracting bleachers. Just as she's about to infect him, Casey stabs the drug into her eye, killing her instantly. With the queen gone, the infection stops, and everything begins to return to normal. Casey returns to the locker room, where he finds Stokely and Zeke still alive. They've survived, and the school is finally safe from the alien threat. A month later, everything is back to normal. Stan and Stokely, who has left behind her goth girl look, are now dating and enjoying their time together. Zeke has joined the football team, taking Stan's place, and Miss Burke watches him practice with a proud smile. Things have changed for the better for everyone. Delilah, who used to be so mean, is now a lot kinder. She's even dating Casey, who is now considered a local hero. News outlets are covering the strange alien invasion, though the FBI keeps denying it ever happened. Even though they try to cover it up, everyone knows the truth. Life may have gone back to normal, but the memories of the battle against the aliens will stay with them forever. So, which awesome movie should we recap next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below and let's make it happen. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you never miss out on our movie recaps. We've got plenty more coming your way. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Produced by Warner Movie Recaps.